What is the TV20
I have
thing?
no idea.
Cool, Greg.
I'm sure I knew it at one
What
point,
is
but
it?
I don't know.
Because we don't get to see it, we just hear it.
Oh, it's a dog, and it jumps up, and it's supposed to look cute, and it says keep TV20, but then it falls off.
That's so perfect for the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for Monday, August 27th. My name is Nick. I'm with Tim Gettys right now. There are so many. I'll every once in a while, like the fucking the chicken one.
Yeah.
That happens every once in a while, and I'm like, yeah. That's just how I feel. That is our mantra.
Totally.
You know?
I'll take it.
If you guys do not know, we do this show weekdays, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, where you, if you are watching live, can be in the Twitch chat, just like Underpaid Drummer.
And Juggernaut CA.
They're in the chat right now, and they're having a great time. They're not even
true.
paying attention to us. They could care less. They just want to hang out with one another, and I want to hang out with you. Of course, if you guys are in the chat right now, why not be a super chatter? That's what I'm calling you from now on. A super chatter.
Nick, we need to stop you from making things up.
You're going to be called the super chatter from now on. What is that, Tim?
What is a super chatter?
You're a
Nick?
subscriber. If you want to be a subscriber to our channel, there's two ways to do it. One, you can give us your hard-earned dollars, or two, and this is your daily reminder, please use your Amazon Prime account. You get one free Twitch Prime along with that. We'd like that to go to us, but if not, give it to someone in our community that's doing a great job. Just like Sancho West, I gave mine to him. Cool Greg just ran out of the room. Cool Greg just took his headphones off,
threw them down,
and then
ran.
bolted. And I'm not sure he's coming back.
Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back with Kevin.
Is he back
this
with
can
Kevin?
only mean one thing, and that means technical issues.
Let's see. What's are people saying? Garbage truck on fire and the thing? Maybe. We've seen a couple of them. Well, we're just gonna keep going like nothing's wrong. Of course, if you guys can't be in the chat with us and you don't want to be a subscriber, well, that's on you. And you're a terrible person.
You don't want to be a super chatter?
Your mom knows it. You want to be a super chatter.
Get in.
If you guys are watching this, what's up?
You're going to be a terrible person and your mom knows it.
Yeah, it's true.
You're either a terrible person or a super chatter. There is no in between.
If you're a subscriber, of course, we'll give you guys a little time at the end of the show to chat with us. We'll chat with you. It'll be super fun. You get private emotes. You get all sorts of fun, cool stuff. And we appreciate it. More so, again, it's free. So why not do it? All it takes is 5 seconds of your time. And I know, listen, when I charge people for my time, I charge $50,000 a second.
Wow.
That's how I do it.
That's a lot of money, Nick.
You know, that's
Not
what I
worth
do.
it.
No one's ever paid it.
Yeah.
No one's ever
One
paid
day.
it. But it only takes one.
You're right.
As I know a photographer I used to work with said, he used to have a $20,000 package. And I was like, does anyone buy that? He goes, no, but it just takes one person to buy it. I'm like, and then what? And he goes, then I make $20,000.
Yeah.
And I was like,
okay.
Well, you're
He's making
smart.
solid points.
You're smarter than me. That's what you are. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube because you live in London and right now is your dinner time, well, we appreciate you very much as well. Please leave a comment in the sections. I will get around to answering those comments as quickly as possible. I love
Speaking
keeping
of
the
London,
conversation going.
Nick.
Speaking of London.
We're going to RTX London, and this is new information. Andy's coming too. Me, Andy, and Greg Miller going to be all up in London.
They call them
Minding
the Holy
gaps.
Trinity.
The Holy
Kinda
Trinity of
Funny.
Kind of Funny.
If I were there, we'd be the quad, the Holy Quad.
The Holy Quartet.
Yeah, that's what we do. I'm very excited. Where are you guys going? When is that? 2 weeks?
Like
September
2 weeks.
12th, 13th-ish?
That week.
Around that time. If you are anywhere in Europe, don't even bother looking up the dates. Just book a $15 flight on Ryanair. Make sure you bring some euros with you so you can use the potty, because I made that mistake one time, and it was a very bad 2-hour plane ride from London to Morocco.
You have to pay to use the bathroom?
You have to pay to do everything on Ryanair. I'm pretty sure if you want oxygen, you actually have to pay per minute.
United's catching up to that. You know what I mean? They're taking their time.
United. It kills me that we have to fly United now. More. You know, like with the closure of Virgin and with the I know RIP. Big ups to God.
They're finally changing the planes. The Virgin planes are going to convert them into Alaska. They got their new little scarves, which I can't hate on.
I like the
They're
scarves.
pretty dope. They're
I do
pretty
like
dope.
the scarves.
But they're going to change the purple lights to blue lights. I also can't hate. The more I think about this, the more I'm not upset about it.
I never liked the purple lights, I'll be honest with you.
Why?
Because it always screamed discotheque from like mid-90s.
Hell yeah, man.
Like when you get in there, you're like, this is just an odd
It's
color
perfect,
combination.
Man. It sets everything. It sets it's this color combination. You're
really
telling me
is.
you don't love this?
For those of you listening to this, that's the audio podcast. Tim is holding up the Patreon fan mail tier perks this month, which is a picture of yours truly, the champ. You guys can see it right there. If you go to patreon.com/kindoffunny, you get this one at the fan mail tier, and Kind of Funny Games gets you the slightly wider one with a nipple. So this one There's pros and cons to both of these. Actually, there's no cons to these. There's just pros.
Just pros.
Pro on this one is it's you get a little close-up shot of the champ here in my face, my facha. This one, you get a little nip slip. And
It's not a nip slip, it's just a little hard.
That's right. These are exclusive, one of a kind, 1 month only, signed, autographed, captioned pictures. If your name is Drew, I'm going to say, what up, Drew? I love you. Nick.
They're not all going to rhyme. They're not all going to rhyme. Some of them are going to be pictures of Kevin that Nick draws.
This one says, to Kevin, thanks for last night, love Nick. And this one says, to Andy, you suck. Nick. So you're going to get, you want gold like that, go to either of our Patreons and support us at the fan mail tier. Of course, that is not who's sponsoring this. Today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by MeUndies, and we'll get to that in just a second. But before we do the housekeeping, the big topic today is Tim went to a bikini competition last weekend, and we're going to be talking about that in about 10 minutes. And I cannot wait. Our friend Rochelle competed in this, and I want to hear everything about it. But
yes, we'll do a deep dive into that.
Before we do that, let's go to housekeeping.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this? What kind of hotel is this? We already talked about the Patreon, so go ahead and go to the Out of Bounds thing right now. I will be in Austin, Texas this Friday at the Spider House, 7:30 p.m. We're going to be doing a comedy show with my friend Brian and my friend Christina, and then we are showing Waiting for the Punchline. That's right, you guys can get tickets and see my documentary that follows me as I bomb night after night and question all of the choices I've made up until this point in my life. Go to kindoffunny.com/outofbounds, and you guys can check out the details there. If you're in the Austin area or Texas, this by the way, Out of Bounds happening all week. So if you want to see some comedy shows, there are tons of great shows happening, I think starting tomorrow, all the way to like next Monday. It's crazy. It's a very long thing. Of course, best thing happening Friday, 7:30 p.m.
Pull it up again, Cool Greg. I love how the description for Waiting for the Punchline of the documentary says, directed by Matt Hameson, featuring Greg Miller, Andy Cortez, and Jeff Ramsey. What?
He's featuring them.
I guess it does feature them.
Well, listen, those are
Spoilers,
big names.
They're not in this much.
Greg Miller is a big name. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. You got to use big names to promote smaller names like myself.
Gotcha. Okay.
So for all they know, and
the Holy Trinity, I guess.
I don't feel like this is misleading people.
I think it is.
But I will say, I don't feel like
I think it would have been fair to say it featuring Elise Willems, James Willems, and Jeff Ramsey.
That's probably a smarter idea. I did not write this. Would you be surprised if I wrote this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't write this.
Yeah, it's using big words.
That. I don't know. I think Cameron may have written that. It doesn't matter because I feel like conservatively, this is a Greg Miller documentary. For anyone that's a Greg Miller fan, Greg's in this 90% of the time. Let's just say that. That's mismarketing?
It's definitely a lie.
That's fair. If you're a fan of me, I'm in this 90% of the time.
It's true.
That's what it's going to go.
You are.
Come over to Austin. It's going to be fun. Next up. No, not this. There's one more. Oh, no. Where did it go? Oh, it's a story. I put it as a story. All right. This is good. Don't worry about this. Tip reminder. Tips, the $5 bubble. Oh, no, there's something that's hilarious that I'm sure you saw already because you're already smart, but I want it's my everything.
Okay.
Quick tip reminder, if you guys want to tip us at the $5 bubble level or give us 500 cheers, we'll read those tips. Just like Quinn, a.k.a. Talamat, has given us $5 and said, for the one true champ and the pure one. I heard last week a best friend asked for advice about PAX West and I wanted to help. I wrote up a short guide on my website, mightyqproductions.com. If anyone has any more questions, hit up his Twitter at Talamat313. That's Talamat313. Evidently, he will tell you where to eat.
mightyqproductions.com.
I want to see what this looks like. I'm going to click on it. I clicked on it. Let's go. Is it dope? Oh, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Well, I was expecting it to be... Yeah, it's a blog. Okay.
Go check it out, mightyqproductions.com.
We have one more tip. Actually, really, really nice tip from Chauncey. He said, really enjoyed the GOG this week. Here, Nick, go get yourself 3 meals from T-Bell. And he gave us $25. And I'll tell you, sir, you're being very sweet. You're being very sweet because you don't understand how hard I go at T-Bell. That is actually barely enough to cover 2 meals.
$25?
Oh yeah, I don't walk out of T-Bell with anything.
Is that like 150 tacos?
I don't walk out of T-Bell with anything less than $14 worth of Taco Bell.
Jesus Christ.
I go deep.
That sounds like a week worth of food.
I don't eat it all. I just want the option of having it. If I want cookies, I have it.
You just want to waft it?
If I want nachos, I have them there. If I want to let the nachos get a little soggy so I can just cut them up like a cake, like a bundt cake,
yeah,
or like a fruit cake, I can do it.
Okay.
That's what I like to do.
Live your life.
I do live my life. Oh, Kevin A slid a tip in there. I see what you did there at the last minute. How's it going, Nick and Tim? I just wanted to ask a question for you two. Who is still champ? Also, fun clip. Cool Greg will be the keeper of the fun clips today. If it's not a fun clip, I will take it. I will throw it out the window. That's it.
This guy's champ.
There he is.
Tim. Oh my God, don't do that. Or keep doing it. I'm not sure. Yeah, keep doing it. I like it.
There it is. There it is. All right, let's get into the news.
Well, there was the housekeeping. Human fall flat.
Oh, I apologize about that. Cool Greg, give me the housekeeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you
People
off?
need to understand where they're at in the show.
This show.
Do you see what I'm saying?
This show today especially is just kind of off the rails. You know what I mean?
This is always like this, man. I don't know what show you've been a part of for the last 6 months. Human Fall Flat, they are sponsoring this week's party mode. We want to give them a shout out to promote their new multiplayer mode. That's new to console, so check it out on Wednesday on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. Then we're playing Human Fall Flat at the Kind of Funny Inner Site Championship Saturday at PAX. Come on out. It's going to be fun.
It is.
This is a fun game.
It is. We had a blast playing it.
This is one of those.
You were the leader.
I had a great time. Well, I picked up something about being a giant gummy-style humanoid character.
All right, that's just rude, Car. You know we're doing a show right now.
Just they don't have any respect.
God.
Maybe we forgot to turn the on-air light on.
Outside.
That pushes outside so people. You know, it's that little intersection. Nobody understands it. There's
It's
always
chaos,
an Uber driver
utter
that just
chaos.
decides to stop, and I'm like, no, keep pulling up. And they're like,
Yeah.
and they just stare at you like it's their first time ever driving cars.
I don't like it.
Anyway, come out to the, go watch Party Mode, and then, of course, if you're at PAX, definitely come out to the Inner Site Championship. I can't wait to see what Greg has planned for this shenanigans. All right, let's get into some news. The news. Top on the news stories, of course, a news story, very clear, near and dear to my heart. New details on Dwayne Johnson's Big Trouble in Little China reveal. Not only is it not a remake, he's not playing Jack Burton.
Okay.
It's a continuation
Why not?
of Big Trouble in Little China.
Trouble continues,
Not
man.
starring Kurt Russell and not as Jack Burton. I'm not sure. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure they can make something fun out of this, but like, what is the point of this? What is the point of calling this Big Trouble in Little China?
I don't know. I mean,
It's probably
the
not even
kids
going to be
these
in
days-
Chinatown in San Francisco.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, we decided to set it in Reseda because The Rock didn't want to
The
travel.
Rock he's not doing enough movies. They're like, you know what? We got to give him many more opportunities to either have sleeper hits or pieces of trash. There is no in between with The Rock at this point.
Well, first off, shout out to Ballers. I just caught up on Ballers.
Uh-huh.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so just, it's like a bowl of candy, and you're like, why am I eating this candy still? And then the whole bowl's gone, and you're like, well, I did that.
Guess I have to wait for the next
I really
season.
did that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously, Big Trouble in Little China is what I call like my comfort food, right? It's one of those 5 movies that I'm like, I just want to just be nostalgic right now and go back and watch this movie. These people out there, man, they just don't respect that we're doing a show. The fact that The Rock's redoing it, I'm sure they'll do something fun with it, all kidding aside, but do we need this movie?
No.
Did we need Baywatch? Did we need Rampage?
I thought we did need Baywatch. You know what I mean?
really thought we did.
I really
too.
thought we did.
I really thought we were
it
going to
was
need
gonna be-
Baywatch 1 and 2 and 3.
What sucks about Baywatch is the trailers looked so good, and then the movie was so bad. And by good, I mean funny.
The trailer.
I just don't understand how that movie ended up being what it was.
It
felt
didn't
like
work.
3 different tones shoved into one movie. When if it just went down the track of any one of those tones,
Yeah.
it would have worked.
It would have worked.
It would have worked.
It would have worked. You know what? I blame Zac Efron. And here's why.
Why, Nick?
Because instead of beefing up his improv chops, he was just dehydrating himself the entire time. So I don't blame The Rock. I never blame The Rock.
Never blame The Rock.
The Rock always is the best part of everything he's in. It's that dirty, rotten Zac Efron.
I don't think it was Zac Efron's fault. I like
think it was
Zac.
100%
I thought
his
you
fault.
liked Zac Efron.
I love Zac Efron.
Okay.
He's still jacked.
Yeah, he is.
Can we check in and see if Zac Efron's still jacked? I can't remember if we have this bit queued up or not.
Well, I really wonder what Cool Greg's going to do
I wanna
in
see what
response to, is Zac Efron still jacked?
We'll see if Zac's still jacked.
Is Zac still jacked?
Is Zac still jacked?
This just in. Zac's still jacked.
Let's see. Pull this up. Let's pull it up. Well, I had a graphic for it a long time ago. Yeah, he's still jacked. What? He looks like a freaking G.I. Joe character.
He looks like people that I saw at the bikini competition.
Yeah, that's just. Okay, let's see what happens. Do not work. Let's make sure today, if you can grab Kevin, And let's prep the "Is Zach Still Jacked" graphic. Is that work cool, Greg?
Oh God, we hear Kevin fucking rolling in.
Fucking rolling thunder over there. I always know when Kevin's in the office because you hear it from one side of the office and it sounds like, you know what it sounds like? Doc Ock, for whatever reason, who shakes the earth in Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man in Review is live this Thursday, episode 1, at 9 a.m. on youtube.com/kindafunny.
Yeah, we're
and
very
then next
excited
week,
about
we're
that.
doing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this.
Oh, yeah?
This precious cinematic masterpiece.
Yes.
That is Spider-Man 2.
Tobey Maguire, man.
We have it working on the computer because you can't hear it though.
Can we check in to see if Zach is still jacked? Is it happening?
It is.
Someone has to tell us. Is it over?
Yes, it is now.
Okay.
When did that happen?
Well, that was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
just
unaware.
wanted to-
I enjoy that, though. That
Yeah.
should be a segment that we do every once in a while.
Well, every time he pops up, I do that in the segment. But it turns out Zac Efron's career not as prolific as I would want it to be for this bit. I would like him to be in the news every couple
as
of weeks.
often as the Batman movie stories.
Oh, no, God, screw the Batman movie stars. Is there news with that?
No.
Oh, I was gonna
Probably.
say. I didn't know.
There's probably a headline today that says the movie's not happening anymore, and then tomorrow there's going to be when the movie's still happening, and then just repeat. Rinse and repeat. I read the back of a shampoo thing today while I was showering,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like you'd think that they'd change what they say every once in a while. No, they just keep going.
Well, there's really only one way to use shampoo. Put it on your hair, rub it in, rinse. That's it. There's no repeat.
There is a repeat.
Is there?
There
They
is
want
a
you to-
repeat.
they want you to wash it
repeat the
again.
use, and I'm like, I don't understand. It's an endless loop, Nick.
They want you. Oh, that's weird.
It's an endless loop of cleanliness.
That's not the one thing I would do in the shower if I had more time. Let's bring up this next news story. New details emerge about Disney's streaming service, which will have less and cost less than Netflix. They're calling it Disney Play. You heard this?
No, it's a bad name.
Yeah.
Give me the news. I need to know, Nick.
All
Give
right,
me
here
the
we go.
details.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull up IGN's version of this because...
There is a Batman news story today. Apparently, Oscar Isaac is going to be in the movie.
Okay. Did Mr. Yasman tell us that?
It wasn't Mr. Yasman. It was True Fiasco, 808.
Got it. I'm actually going to pull up... Cool, Greg, I'm going to pull up IGN's version of this. I like it more truncated. Alex Gileadov says over on IGN, per Variety, Disney CEO Bob Iger has referred to the service as Disney Play. However, it's currently unclear if this will indeed be the name for the video platform, which is launching sometime in 2019. Disney will reportedly be losing an estimated $300 million in annual revenue when Disney Play launches next year, as the company will no longer be gaining revenue from Netflix for pay TV rights. It's weird because if they call it Disney Play, it's going to sound a lot like some sort of video game streaming service, right?
Yeah.
I guess you play movies.
Yeah, but people don't refer to it that way.
Like it should be Disney Watch or Disney Stream or just Disney. The Disney app.
Disney services. I don't know. Like it's weird. This is it's interesting because we saw a couple weeks ago that there's not going to be R-rated movies on the service.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's a bad call overall. You know, like at least maybe have them in like a segmented section.
They're still gonna have like the shows and stuff, like Hannah Montana and stuff.
I don't know if they're gonna have Hannah Montana specifically. I think it's just for movies and stuff. I don't think it's like.
Well, here's an
Channel
excerpt
shows.
from what Bob Iger said. Disney is counting on the exclusivity factor of select Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, and Disney branded properties to drive interest in the service. Iger has acknowledged that Disney Play price tag will be less than Netflix's $8 to $14 monthly fee. A reflection of the lighter content load. Quote, we have the luxury of programming this product with programs from those brands or derived from those brands, which obviously creates a demand and gives us the ability to not necessarily be in the volume game, but to be in the quality game. So they're gonna put all of their really good stuff on Disney Play, and then probably all of their other stuff on Disney Play, I would imagine.
Yeah, and then Hulu's in the mix somehow too.
Well, they own Hulu now, right?
Well, not yet. We'll have to see how this all shakes out. You know?
Right, because Hulu was Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see.
I don't know. I'm not getting it. I'll tell you why. Because it would seem hypocritical at this point to get yet another streaming service when I've waged a silent battle against CBS All Access.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch Star Trek CBS. I want you to let me watch Star Trek CBS. But I don't want to pay.
I wonder what this is going to do to the Netflix Marvel shows.
I don't know, because Netflix is technically probably funding those as well to some degree, so I'm sure they'll keep that going.
I wonder.
I just bet that I don't have to have The Last Jedi rubbed in my face every time I log on to Netflix now, so that's actually kind of a win for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you know, I'm sort of out with Star Wars. She and I are taking a break at the moment, ATM, so we'll see what happens. ATM.
Thanks for that.
And Tim, I think this next, not this one, cool, we're going to do this one later. Go to the Twitter. If you look on the story, no. If you look on right underneath the Disney streaming service on the dock, I threw a Twitter story on there, a Twitter thread on there. I just wanted to give a shout out to someone as an official news story. I want to give a shout out to Tyler Samson over on Twitter. Scroll all the way up on this. Decided that he was so excited for September 7th that he wanted to draw us. This is at Tyler Makes. And Tim's, yours is the best.
I'm a big fan of, let's start from the top.
You want to start from the top?
So we have
right now we got Shirtless Spiderman,
who may or may not be Greg Miller.
We don't know.
We have undeniably Andy Cortez as Shoeless Scorpion. Please click on that.
Is he shoeless? Oh, he is shoeless.
The Shoeless Scorpion.
That's great.
Yeah. Then
I love this Saturday TV Funhouse style, by the way. And this is
got me, which is Assless Chaps Rhino.
Now, you are Assless Chaps. You are Assless Rhino. But I will say this. He nailed you. Two things that I like about this. One, the baby blues. Blue cup, because you like to match your shit. And three, he clearly listens to the podcast because he remembers all those times that you talked about sending pictures to Gia where you could see your butt.
Yeah.
And that is great. Andy, have you seen these?
This mic working cool, Greg? Yeah, I love the naming sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like just the naming scheme. Because it reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah.
Where it's like Raging Raven.
Oh, I see. So he says Shirtless Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We've got Shoeless Scorpion. We've got Assless Rhino.
Assless Rhino is just the best name. And then, of course, here we have Nick with the belt.
Pantsless Vulture.
The Pantsless Vulture. I love that he made you the old man.
I did not see that I was not, that I didn't catch that I was pantsless in this. I thought I was wearing just tights because he has the Shakespearean neck ruffle thing going on. So I didn't even check that. But I do love this. The all of us together.
Yeah.
And I want this as a postcard or a piece of art that we have just around the office.
This is great.
I'd like to send this
Tyler
to
Makes.
my wife's grandma and just be like, hope you're still
concept.
Hope you're still
just
hope
hanging
you're
out.
still what?
Just alive.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Can you
life.
imagine getting something in the mail that just says, hope you're still alive?
And it's this photo. She'll think she has dementia.
I also want to give a shout out to the top, the first comment on this from Zach Smith. It says, this is implied nudity. #GOG.
So, since we're looking at this, can you go to Greg Miller's Twitter, Cool Greg? There's a video that we need to watch that Panda Musk made, and it is fantastic. Have you seen this?
Crazy. No, I heard Greg recording VO for it though. I haven't seen it yet.
We got to watch this. Please, full screen it. Give me some of that audio.
I want to click. That's weird.
That is really weird.
We're trying to. There it is.
Shirtless Spider-Man Prism Power Makeup.
This is amazing.
The song is so good.
Wait, is this like Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Okay. Who did this song? He nailed Greg's body.
Beautiful.
So good. Panda Musk killing the game.
He's so talented, man.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it so much.
I love our life.
Or
That
she's so
song, man,
talented.
about
We don't
this.
know.
Who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
But that song, man, killer. Nailed the vibe. I love how MIDI sounding it is. It's perfect.
What's amazing about that particular piece of art is that I want more of it.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens next. I want to see shirtless Spider-Man going out and fighting crime.
Uh-huh.
And I don't understand why Marvel, the people that make the comic book, are such fucking cowards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
what I'm saying.
Why does everyone always have to look perfect? Why do they all have to be cut up? Mm-hmm. How come Spider-Man can't have a piece of pizza every once in a while? He's not the Flash. You know?
Where's the train of thought? You're like, because the Flash has to be fast so he can't eat pizza?
No, the Flash has to eat constantly. That's why his metabolism's super fast. It makes sense that he's skinny. Why is Spider-Man skinny? Spiders don't have to be skinny. Can't you ever seen a fat spider? I have.
I like how even as you were saying that, you weren't sure what side you were on. Like,
no, I was not.
Not even he convinced himself.
No. I lost it about halfway through, and I was like, let's just keep tumbling down this mountain and see.
Have you ever seen a fat spider?
I'm just saying, isn't it time that we have comic book characters that more represent people, like real people?
Yeah.
Okay? Why do they always have to have giant forearms and big pecs and giant packages and tight asses, you know?
It's a good question.
Look at my ass right now. Is it tight?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I stand corrected.
Guys, can we do a quick all sorts of sports in 15 seconds? We don't have to play the intro.
We sure can't.
We don't have to play the intro.
We sure can't.
I'll do the intro myself.
I'm sorry. It's 11:26. We have a lot of time left. All right.
And just picture like me doing stuff.
Thanks,
Hitting the golf bar here. Shooting the basketball.
Do you want to just play the intro? Would that be easier? Did you start over?
Hitting a baseball right here. Okay, guys, big news. Manu Ginobili has announced retirement. He is 41 years old. He's calling it quits. My favorite basketball player of all time. I may not be in the office for the next couple of weeks, maybe a few months. So just let me mourn. And if you need me, you can Slack me. So
okay. So to be clear, you will be working from home, or you will just not be working for the next 2 months, and we will continue to pay.
Either way, dude. Either way.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that
Janine Garofalo
Ginobili.
Manu Ginobili. Emmanuel Ginobili.
I'm sorry that Emmanuel Ginobili is no longer playing for your team anymore. That must be a very hard loss for you.
It's very hard, yeah.
Especially since you've known him for this long and you've met him multiple times and hung out with him.
Yeah.
Must be just a terrible,
super
terrible
tight
thing.
friends, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Andy, you're going to want to stick around for this next topic because this technically is a sport.
Okay.
Okay, cool, Greg. Give me the big topic graphic. And Tim, this was happening over the weekend, and I saw it happening over the weekend. And I was a little bummed that I didn't go with you, but I was also not bummed because I didn't want to go to Sacramento.
Yeah.
Tell the good people out there what you did over the weekend.
So our good friend Rochelle,
Yeah.
Rochelle Aurora on Instagram, if you want to go follow her and see the proof of all of this.
Is that her real name, or is it like her
name.
stage name?
It's her middle name.
Okay.
Yeah. A couple months ago decided that she wanted to go into bodybuilding. And was like, I'm going to try to win a bikini competition. I was going to say contest, but that's not what it is.
Well, it is. It's like a contest. Well, no, this is more.
It's a
This is more of a
competition.
competition
It's like,
for like how good you can define your muscles and body.
Yes.
It's more like this is closer, if I'm not mistaken, to a bodybuilding competition than it is a bikini competition.
Well, so
usually like the
it's
Hawaiian Tropics bikini competition is not really much of a competition. They get like Fat Joe and like Simon Cowell to come judge this shit.
Fat Joe and Simon Cowell.
You know what I mean? But yeah, they just like.
I love it that in some world those two are together.
You know what I mean? They're like, what's Screech doing right now? Let's get Screech to come look at this bikini.
Well, how did your head go to Fat Joe?
Mandel.
Yeah.
This is more. This is more about. This is actually more about like sculpting your body.
That's entirely what it is.
Yeah.
It's like it's muscle focused, and it's kind of like who has the. It's all about posing and stuff, and there's different categories. Bikini is one of the categories. That's something I thought was interesting. Is for the women, there was bikini, and then there was something else that I think was called physique, but they were still in bikinis. But for the men, there was 3 different levels.
Eric Scourge's is lean back.
But Fat Joe is Mr. Lean Back. Never forget the Terror Squad. But for the men, there's 3 different levels. I don't remember what they were called, but one of them are just wearing like long board shorts.
Okay.
One of them they're wearing like what looked like MeUndies, like just kind of like boxer briefs.
Sure.
And then the last one, oh Nick, you would love it.
Speedo.
Straight up just banana hammock.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like my thing is, if you are gonna do this to yourself, if you're going to work this hard on your body and presentation, I just felt bad for the board short guys. Like, get out there, show off those damn buns, and let's see some action.
Well, maybe that's just their level of comfort. I would like to go nude. I'd be like, I don't understand why we have to be so puritanical in this society. This is clearly a body competition, and I have been working on my penis.
Yeah.
For a good 38
years.
Yeah, I've been just
saw that one coming.
Working that thing out. Times
they did not do that. Now, the thing about this that I thought was weird is not knowing anything about this world. I kind of expected, you have expectations of what a bikini competition might be.
Sure.
Right? I kind of expected them to come out to some music, have some crazy ass lights going, and then maybe do like a choreographed routine or some shit, you know what I mean? To like, then have it like show off the muscles, the buns and thighs and all this stuff. It wasn't that. Everyone, what happens is they all come out and they do the exact same thing. You're judged on your poses. So there's very specific poses that they all have to do the exact same poses. Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Then they do this weird thing where they just turn around.
I like this one the best.
That's only the men do that. The women don't do that one. The Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But it was interesting seeing all this kind of go down. They do the poses. There's just music playing, but it's just indiscriminate. Like, you're not supposed to pose to the beat. You actually get in trouble if you pose to the beat.
Pose to the beat.
And I thought that was a little upsetting.
I don't have a choice.
Like, don't hold me back when I hear the rhythm.
As a person who did marching band for a good 10 years, you telling me you want me offbeat? I'm sorry, sir and or ma'am. That's not going to happen.
That ain't going to happen.
It's just not
It ain't going to happen like that. But Nick, I want to let you know that there was one subgroup of men that I don't know why, but they did get their own songs, and it was choreographed to the music.
They're probably the upper level guys.
And I honestly, I don't know, but it was very, very performative, and I enjoyed that bit more than anything else in this whole experience. Just because I want to know what songs people were going to come out to, because there was some bold choices. There was a lot more like lighthearted, floofy stuff than you'd expect. It was a very big kind of conundrum going on.
Would it be weird to pick Taylor Swift?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of that type of those decisions being made. And I'm like, that was a choice. But then one of the poses the men do, it's like the Terminator 2 pose where he's like down on the ground.
Go.
And then one dude fucking did it.
Did he?
He came out to that song.
Oh, I would.
And I was the one person in the crowd losing my shit. Losing my fucking shit. Now let me make something clear to you, Nick.
Yeah.
This whole thing is one of the biggest shams I've ever seen in my life. Tickets, $75.
Yeah.
$75 for this thing.
People complain about prom.
We had to go. But the thing about prom is like there was content. This show is for the people competing, and that's it. It is not produced at all for people to enjoy. Yeah. There was no fans in the audience. Oh, yeah. It's just friends and family, which I totally get. And of course, there to support my friend.
Well, competitions are expensive. Like jiu-jitsu competitions are pretty expensive.
But jiu-jitsu competitions, there's a thing, like you watch them fight.
Yeah.
This was weird. This was literally like 12 hours of just watching people walk out and do the exact same thing and then walk off. We had to be there from 9 a.m. till noon.
Okay.
Then there was a huge, that was like the judge or the judging part. Then there's a huge break until 6. And then from 6 to 8 was the awards or whatever, where they have to do everything again. Except it didn't end at 8, it ended at 11 p.m.
Of course.
So we were there from 6 to 11 p.m. watching all these people do their thing. And it was a shocking experience. These people, like there was probably a good 150 people in that room that if I put my arm between their legs, they could just snap it off.
Yeah.
Just by tightening the butt. It was scary. Very scary.
You just like, you have the one pistachio nut that you can't crack, you know, the one that doesn't have enough of a space, you don't want to hurt your teeth with it, and you're just trying to figure out whose ass you can sandwich it in.
So you can pop that thing open.
You can get that nut meat out of it.
So many of these people could have done that so easily. My friend got second place. We're very proud of her. She did the thing. She did a great thing. Can we look at the pictures, cool, Greg? We made signs. Were we some of the only people with signs? Yeah.
Of course you guys are.
Were we way too loud the entire time? Yeah.
What is...
That's us.
I don't understand.
Grocery Joe it's a Bachelor reference. It's one of her favorite Bachelor contestants.
Okay. So Grocery Joe is like, hey, he's good looking. I like him a lot.
Is his catchphrase, I'm here for it?
That's her catchphrase. Oh, okay. So it was like, we were trying to be cute here. But of course, I had to make my own sign. And I know how like it looks really shitty. I want everyone to know I wasn't the one that put it on there. That was a Gia special. Okay. But I'm the one that came up with the words. And
so you came up with the words and Gia just royally decided to screw up the art.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
That makes
blame
sense.
her entirely.
Are those clouds?
Yeah, they are clouds.
Okay.
They are clouds.
That makes it a little harder to read.
But it's Oh My God, Becky, Look at Rochelle, which of course is a reference to the 1987 classic, Baby Got Back.
Yeah.
This was the only thing Gia would let me put on the sign. There was a lot of other
did
things
you
I was
wanna put on the
auditioning.
sign?
A lot of things were just a bit more.
Highway to Rochelle.
I literally just wanted to put hashtag that ass, but
That's amazing. And that's amazing also.
Or a thigh way to Rochelle.
damn, dude,
Right.
it's good. But anyway, second place, she got 3 medals, which is cool. Let's look at the other pictures. We brought her donuts. She was very excited about that.
Did she actually eat that donut? Because it looks like she's posing, but didn't actually eat the donut.
I'm not lying to you, Nick.
Yeah.
She took down about half those things.
Oh my God, I would too.
Her after this competition was like, I've never seen a force like that.
Oh,
it was
man.
like a Hurricane Rochelle just came through and destroyed the world.
God, her
ate
body
everything.
is cut
So
up.
6 months she has like had a diet that I can't even explain. Like it was ridiculous, and it's total all the science to like make sure that all the different muscles are looking right. They do this like tanning thing that like
The spray tan stuff is
She
just
didn't look
insane.
like, you can see it here. It's like she's definitely like, well, I don't know why on the screen she looks like bright orange.
That's
but,
just that screen. She's gonna look different on everyone's screens.
She was tame compared to most people. Most people, it looked like borderline blackface, and it was like uncomfortable for everyone involved.
That's insane.
But they have to do it so that you can see the difference in the muscles.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
you're supposed to. I'd do the opposite. I want to go pasty white. I want to come out like a bright shining star. I come out, they can't even see me. I'm so bright.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
They can't see you because you just like reflecting.
Shine bright like a diamond.
The light
Can we see the next one?
Yeah, the light blinds the judges. They're like, I think he's super jacked.
He's beautiful.
Yeah,
Her
so it's
abs
just like
are insane.
They're insane. The whole thing is just
Can we
insane.
zoom in on the abs? Is that inappropriate?
I don't know if we can.
Cool, Greg, just hit.
I don't know if we have that technology.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
super blurry.
Her abs are so cut up right now. It is ridiculous.
So this dude on the left in the shorts,
Because girl on the right looks like she's sucking it in a little bit, but Rochelle looks like,
killing the game, man.
yeah.
But this dude on the left, he was there as a featured special guest because in 2 weeks he's going to the Olympia or whatever the hell, like
Yeah.
the real bodybuilder thing.
Olympia.
Like he like won enough things that he's like their Sacramento's tribute to be like, you're gonna represent us.
I volunteer as tribute. They
Yeah.
have to eat each other afterward. Whoever dies.
They have to just eat the rest of them. So what was weird is for the dudes, if you won first place, you got a sword. And then they'd make you hold the sword up.
That's
And I
dope.
was just like, great, all these people that can kill us,
Yeah.
let's give them.
Now they have weapons.
let's give
Now
them
they have
weapons.
dull weapons with which to kill us even harder on.
Anyway, it was such an experience, man.
Oh man, I'm not bummed I missed it.
Uh-huh.
But I'm glad that you went and took pictures.
I did.
I'm sure there's plenty more pictures that you'll show me.
There is.
Later, and I'll look at all those, and not in a pervy way.
Go follow her at Rochelle Aurora, doing God's work out there.
Oh, good for her. I'm glad she did. It's nice to
She's
see people
doing
hit their
more of this
goals.
too. There's another one.
Oh yeah,
in
once you
November.
get addicted to this, she's gonna go.
Once you get second, you're like, wow,
Could've
I
gone
could get first.
Yeah, I could. What is the goal? Is it just to go? Like, is she gonna try to compete for like
That's the thing that
something bigger?
Like, you know me. I'm a schemer. I start
Yeah.
thinking
Is
about
there
all
a
this
Miss
stuff. I'm
America?
already like, how can I monetize this? But the
Well,
problem
I'm sure
is,
there's a
it's-
Mrs. Olympia.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that you don't really get paid until you start hitting those like really pro levels.
Well-
So for a long time, it's just I was sitting there for 12 hours, Nick,
Yeah.
thinking about where all the money's going, and I'm
She
just
gotta
like,
get way more jack from Mrs. Olympia.
oh yeah, Mrs. Olympia is crazy.
Holy
So I'm just
shit.
like, these people aren't being paid. We're paying a lot of money to be here, and like this is not an impressive showing of like the stage was just like a fucking. It wasn't a stage.
Yeah, it was probably just a ballroom someplace, I imagine, or something. But this is what I'm talking about. I think it's great for her though, because if she wanted to like, if she starts winning enough and getting enough of a following, I'm sure she could make some money off of it. I'm sure she can get some sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems crazy, but I mean, hey, she's feeling good.
To be honest,
she said the best thing. She's like, my body is the best trophy, and I was just like, yeah, good for you, good for you. You're already a winner.
Dude,
and then she
I'm-
got 3 medals, so she was like a super
Well, that's
winner.
even better. That's even better. What is this? Let's do it. Bring it up. Let's. This looks like a nice innocent clip. Let's use that to wash out any thoughts in people's. All right.
Dogs are so stupid.
Oh my god, I love it. I freaking love it. Is there another one of these? Yeah. Let's do it. Give me the ball though. You gotta have the ball in this.
You want to take me back? Why? So we can go bowling, shoot some hoops?
Or maybe it's love you're missing.
Oh, that's nasty.
When I'm with you, all I can think about is how much I'm in love with Cyclops.
Got him.
Wait for it.
Grabbed the wrong girl.
Oh man, wait. There's no more.
No, he didn't.
All right.
Wait, what?
There needed to be a morph in that. You see?
I don't understand what just happened. What, like, why'd the video end? It said it was 1 minute 23 seconds.
I have no idea.
I think that was the wrong video.
That must have been the wrong video. They screwed us up. They screwed us there. Cool, Greg.
Yeah.
Before we go into the next section of the show, I think we have one more tip. Give me the tip graphic.
Give me your fucking money!
Mr. Straightfire said, I have to set the record straight. On the August 9th episode of the Kind of Funny morning show, I suggested Tim give Hype as a middle name. Then Nick said it should be a first name. So the idea that the credit should be given to Nick is garbage. Still love you though, Nick. No, you said middle name. And I took that idea, much like Mark Zuckerberg did when his dipshit friends were like, we got a funny idea for Instagram. And I made it better, okay? And that's why he gets to be a billionaire and his friends are a footnote in history. Do you understand me? So basically what I'm trying to say is, I will take full credit for it. You need to be better. But thank you. Thank
I
you
believe in you. I believe in you, Mr. Straightfire.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. P.S. I love this best friend. XOXO is your opportunity to shout out someone in the community you feel is doing a great job of being a human being. kindoffunny.com/bestfriend is where you go. You fill out that form, and I will read the words that come out of your fingertips. Shout out to the beard and the hair and Fargo Brady for completing their Extra Life 24-hour streams this weekend. I assume this is Joey shouting them out. This is us shouting you out, which is fantastic, as I used to say when my buddy Fran was around all the time.
He was around. R.I.P.
R.I.P. You know, he's still around.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's
still
just...
king. We should send him a letter that just says, are you still alive?
Are you still alive with the things?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Joe, we got to get that we got to get that as a postcard. We got to reach out to Tyler. Tyler made.
Oh, okay.
And see if we can get that official artwork for us, because
I will work on that.
It's beautiful. I want mine at least, and I want it to be. What I want to do is I want to do what they do with really important paintings. Like I went to the MoMA over the weekend, and there was a painting. I forget the artist's name, but it was like this big, but the frame was gigantic. So I want to do that. I want it to be this big, a square of me as Vulture, pantsless Vulture, big ass frame.
I'm gonna do it.
And we'll put that right by my face.
Good.
Okay. You were shouting those people out, right?
I was.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Streamed a whole 24 hours.
Damn.
Which, as you recall, not an easy thing to do.
It's not, dude. The big 2-4.
Raising money for those big beautiful kids. If you would like to raise money for those big beautiful kids, you can sign up for our Kind of Funny Extra Life team at kindoffunny.com/extralife.
Hey man, you like kids? Who doesn't? They're gorgeous. Extra Life. If you want to sign up for the contest too, I'm sure it's done, but I'll say it anyway, kindoffunny.com/elcontest. It's Spanish for the contest. Tim, I haven't gotten to use that joke with you yet, so I did it anyway.
I was with you when you did.
Well, I did it again. I don't care.
Oops.
And in case you're wondering, you can type in El Contesto and it still works.
Oh, you figured it out? Good for you. You know what the thing is? Everyone's like, Nick, don't say that. I was like, why don't you just come with me? Come with me on this journey, Joe.
Come with me on the journey.
Tim.
People are saying, what's up with the R.I.P. Fran?
Fran fucking.
Remember that Fran died?
No. We did not, Joey. Tim.
Yes.
Tell people how they can win the giveaway.
4 ways to win. 1, be in the Twitch chat. 2, be a Twitch subscriber. If you have Amazon Prime, you can be a Twitch subscriber for free. No extra dollars. 4, be a patreon.com/kindoffunny subscriber. 3, be a patreon.com/kindoffunnygames subscriber. At the $2 above level.
Let me tell you guys right now.
There's a lot of shuffling going on.
Pre and post, it's crazy. Bye guys.
Good
Thanks
seeing
for
you.
coming over. The pre and post shows for GOG have been hilarious lately.
Hilarious.
So you guys need to get out there. You want that extra content, you want to support it. Really, it's just an excuse for you guys to support us a little bit. But we give you great content on top of that because we are nothing if not benevolent hosts.
Benevolent.
We could have just taken your money, but no. We decided to give you something in return.
Give you more.
Which is greatness. That's where it is. Today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by MeUndies. You've heard us talk about MeUndies about a gazillion times. Why? Because Tim's currently wearing a pair right now.
Which
Let's
ones?
see. What are they? Don't show the people, though. I'll
not
describe
showing
them
the
to them. I love how, oh, you did the nastiness. What is that, like a leopard print?
It's a cheetah print.
That's like a Bengal tiger
Yeah,
print.
it is Bengal tiger.
He's wearing a Bengal tiger print. And let me tell you right now, if you were wearing a Bengal tiger print, every part of your day would be better. Your boss would be like, I don't know why you're so aggressively confident
But
right
you're
now.
fierce right
but
now.
Here is a promotion. right? You go, you take your clothes off, and your significant other just looks at you and just goes, meow. You know, like meow. Like a little like beta cat. Because you are the alpha.
You are the alpha cat. You are the Bengal tiger.
Oh my God, we get excited about these. Tim, do you go when you go to your drawer in the morning? Do you get excited to pick out which pair of MeUndies you're gonna wear?
All you out there know me very well. Of course. You know the answer to that is yes. I actually, every single morning, it's kind of a ritual. I open up the drawer, and I look at them all. I'm like, what am I feeling today? Am I going to try to match my outfit? Or am I trying to do one of those old clashes? You know what I mean? Am I just going to like the Bengal tiger?
Yeah.
That's a statement.
That doesn't match anything.
That is a statement.
But it matches everything.
Everything. And
well, these are like your own little secret that you're wearing a fun, crazy print when you go out, and I appreciate that. I always look at you and I think, what is the secret to Tim's confidence? And now we all know, and it's no longer a secret. I have touched these before, and they are incredibly soft. That's thanks to the use of the micromodal fabric, which is a full 3 times softer than regular cotton. Can't believe how soft these things are. It's the exact fabric you want down there, if you know what I mean.
It's me, John B. says I'm wearing MeUndies right now.
There you go. They release multiple fun prints each month in matching socks and bralettes. You can even get a matching pair with your partner. This is a 100% satisfaction guarantee. What does that mean? Well, that means that you're going to love these undies, but if you don't, just send them back for a full refund. Right now, they just launched a brand new membership. You can level up your top drawer with new undies each month. Members gain access to full exclusive prints that access to exclusive prints that no one else can get, and they get special member pricing on every product MeUndies makes, and you can switch styles or skip the month if you don't want them. Right now, you get 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee if you go to MeUndies.com/morning. That's MeUndies.com/morning.
Ajax1313 says, I'm wearing them too. I'm wearing the jellies. I think he's referring to the jellyfish ones. They glow in the dark. I wore those yesterday. Gio was very surprised.
I would love that. I would love that very much. Today's winner comes from the Twitch chat. Congratulations, Iced People 6166. You've won Fate Extilia, the Umbral Star on PS4.
The Umbral Star.
We appreciate you very much. If you're watching the show for the first time, this is the section I like to call the best section of the show. This is where we get a chance to talk to you guys, queue up your questions, comments, and concerns, because we're going to go into the old 3 and 3. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, leave a comment.
Leave a comment, guys.
Leave a comment.
Can you check the tips? I'm seeing some people say we missed some.
Well, let's see. Oh, one more did come back in. Alex Sperling says, okay, this is a better clip. Anyway, hope it makes it up for the one I messed up. And he gave us another clip there. Cool, Greg. Let's check that out.
Let's clip it up.
I'm trying to see if anything else came from today. Oh, we did miss a couple. I apologize. These things come in so early in the morning. While you're queuing that up, I'll read 2 more tips. D-Rex87, D-Row87, excuse me. D-Row, it's French, but they spell everything with an X. Said, saw Hassan Minaj last night in Nashville and looking forward to his new late show on Netflix in October. The show is not sold out, but still about 2,400 people. Does that surprise you? No, Hassan Minaj is blowing up.
I can't wait for that show, man.
And then I think that's it. I think we got all the tips. Nope, we did not. We have 1,000 cheers come from Glideric 39. Probably Glider K 39, but that's okay. Nick, since you like car restoration shows, I was curious if you or the best friends would be interested in me streaming my restoration of my '69 Corvette. I suspect I will be painting it in an interesting shade of blue when the time comes. I would be interested in that.
Yeah.
I would be interested in that, and here's why. I like the painting part. I've often told my wife, if I ever retire, I'd like to open up a paint shop and just paint things. It's fun for me. Cool Greg will be there with me. It would be super fun. And I don't know why. What did Chauncey do here? I read these all out of order.
Yeah, you read Chauncey already.
Oh wow, he gave us another tip. He said, "LOL, fine. Here is the second half," and gave us another $25.
Oh, Chauncey, my man.
I appreciate that. Alex Sperling says, running on no sleep, but need to watch the morning show live, and gave us another clip there. And I think that's it. I think we got them all. Jesus Louises. This is what happens when I go out of order. This is what happens.
Mr. Yasmin the owner says, Nick and Tim, I'm watching you guys, and I'm Commando.
Oh, that's great. Okay. I assume you mean you're doing your best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression from the seminal 80s film Commando. Not that you are have no underwear on. Because we are a MeUndies house, sir. And let me tell you one thing right now. If you're going Commando and you're not giving a little bit of a buffer between your jeans and your stink star, that's where you go wrong. People start to smell that after a couple days.
What did you just call it?
The stink star.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is so visceral.
No matter how hard you try, you can't get that fucking thing clean. That's how it goes.
The stink star.
Ready for this clip?
Let's go.
This one's for you, Morph.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I want the
point.
Morph clip, though. Cool, Greg, do me a favor. Go to youtube.com, type in Morph, and see what happens.
Someone said they just tipped us.
Oh my God, are you kidding me, people? Yeah, this is Beard said I made a little jingle for the ending of the giveaway jingle.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna look at this.
Cool, Greg can bring it up too.
Cool, Greg, bring that up. I'll find the Morph clip that I want, but I won't do it today. Bring up this This Is Beard, the clip on Twitter. Let's watch this. As you know, Tim, we don't have much on the show, but we do have a lot of intros.
I love it.
We have a lot of
I'm a big
segment
intro
breaks.
fan.
Giveaway now. Give it away now. Be a Twitch sub, support the Patreon, or be in chat.
It was close. This is Beard 101. It cut off a little toward the end there, but we appreciate that. We got to nail that.
Yeah.
We got to nail that one. Okay, let's go into sub-only mode.
Sub-only mode.
We do have that. Do we have the sub-only mode graphic? It's okay.
That's a Kevin Kowalski.
One day we'll have a production meeting for the show. One day. We are on sub-only mode. Tim,
yes.
Glad you're looking a little less stressed and more happy. Glad to see the baby blues back, says the Jew Ninja.
Thank you.
Mr. Yasman300 asked, Tim, did you see the comment from Detective Pikachu director on why they didn't make a movie with Ash and Pikachu?
I did not, but I did see the logo for Detective Pikachu, and it's just like, man, on one hand, I'm like, why is this movie happening? On the other hand, I'm like, let's fucking
You
go.
talking about the poster? You see the poster they released? It's just the logo. That's probably what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's awesome, like blue.
Yeah. And they described a scene that was shown at the Pokemon World Championships, and there's an actual fight between Pikachu and Charizard. I'm like, all right, this is pretty cool. We're gonna see live action Charizard versus Pikachu. What the fuck? Let's go. Ryan Reynolds is involved. Like, why? I'll take it.
Get Bucket says, Nick, if you guys reviewed the Matrix movies, I bet you realize Reloaded is not bad. I'll take that bet because I watched Reloaded like 6 months ago. It's bad. It's bad. The Hoop Man says, also the Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay has been released. I believe the gameplay demo that they showed at E3 has been released because Andy started watching it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if that game plays like that, I'm in.
I'm in.
That's just going to be game of the year.
Looks great.
Nick, is the Jackmanoff still happening? Asks Lexi Gunner. No, I'm not lifting anymore. I've taken a break from lifting and I'm just living my best me.
Living my best me.
Anto Knee82 says, Nick, will you watch the Jack Ryan series? I will give that a shot. That's the one with John Krasinski, an Amazon series. Looks kind of cool. All right. It's 11:54. I don't know what to do. Should we just waste the next 6 minutes?
Nah, man.
Let's just waste the next 6. Let's just leave and keep the shot just silent.
Just on?
Nah, I'm joking around. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been your Monday show, August 27th. Appreciate you so much. Tim, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Remember, if you guys want to go to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames and get one of these gems, you have roughly 3 days left to do it. Here we are right here. After this, we will never do anything stupid like this ever again.
Asterisk, that might not be true.
We're probably going to do more stupid stuff like that. I guarantee there might be a picture of Tim. Doesn't matter. Right now, this is all you got. Right now, this is just, we're stuck in a world where all we have for Marvel movies is Blade. This is it.
Blade.
This is your Blade. Until tomorrow, I love you very much. Remember, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Cool, Greg, cut the feed.